Hey guys, I just wanted to make a quick video showcasing the current state of Metalworks, and honestly, this kind of stuff takes place at Distillery too. People just come in, steal your shit. There's no way to retaliate, so people just do this, as you can see before your very eyes. It's very degenerate behavior. If you're one of the people doing this, my god, you're a piece of shit. But okay, moving on. It's pretty awesome that we managed to actually make some change, basically eliminating the scum on scum violence. However, we can't totally eliminate it because, that's basically impossible. But at least now, whenever a scumbag or some scum fate kills another scum fate, they do receive negative andesites. So the game is moving in a good direction. We can confirm that. And big appreciation to Vellocet for actually making these changes. And honestly, big appreciation for mentioning me in the patch notes. You guys didn't have to do that at all, so thanks. But now, as you guys can see in the background here, this video is primarily going to be about theft, which we actually talked about in our last video. Now, theft, I do believe, needs to stay in the game. I do think there's a lot of gameplay aspects that can take place around it in terms of RP, and it just kind of adds an element to the game that keeps it interesting. Not everything is just some mundane task that you can do without thinking about it. You actually have to be aware of your surroundings and not just let somebody simply snag your stuff. Now, the fact that there is still no way to retaliate against this sucks a lot, because you'll have people that just do this all day and there's nothing anybody can do against them. So basically, Metalworks, if there's one or two thieves in it, is completely unusable. It's wild. Nobody's working in there. Nobody's mining. Those who are mining get all their stuff stolen, so they stop after doing like one trip. And the same can be said for Distillery, although Distillery is a little harder to steal from because there's just more places to get the bottles from safely, rather than in Metalworks, there's only really two places where ingots come out. So they kind of like bottlenecks faster, I guess you could say. I was thinking about what I said previously about the whole 3-second thing, and I don't personally think that's a good way to go about it. However, I do still like my second thought that I had on it. And that one was that if somebody is spotted by a Cortex member stealing something, they should potentially get a limit on them. Or if somebody does steal something from somebody else, the player that they stole from should just be able to kill them without consequence. I just think it'd make it more interesting. It would make it more fair. It would still allow for some people that want to be a thief to actually be a thief. Because, there is some fun in that, even though it is kind of a douchebag move to do sometimes. I'd love to hear what potential solutions you guys have on this. And now let's shift topics. Me and my friend the other day were actually kind of discussing the apartments in this game and how, some of them have basically nothing in them and they're almost borderline pointless to buy besides for the storage. So the fact that this apartment update is coming out is beyond exciting for me. And on top of that, holy crap, is Tyrandus, I think that's how you pronounce this guy's name, is absolutely cooking. Just look at the inside of this thing, man. The interiors are looking phenomenal. And now let's take a look at this picture. Like in this painting, this character, could this be potential shadowing for a new fate we're going to be getting in the future? Or maybe a cosmetic? I could potentially see the corpsman wearing this cosmetic, or maybe even a banker. But if this is some type of new fate, that's awesome. But who knows? It might just be a painting, and maybe it's some type of Cortex official we're going to be learning about. Regardless, the model of the person in the painting looks really cool, and I'm pretty damn excited to see what these apartments look like. And as you guys could expect, there's going to be a full apartment video coming out whenever this update comes out. You're going to know what all the apartments look like, how much all of them cost, and just basically what all type of things are in them that you can utilize. So if you want to see that video whenever I drop it, subscribe to the channel. And I would also appreciate a like, and if you wanted to leave a comment, that'd be awesome, because it helps me a lot in the YouTube algorithm. And well guys, this is going to be the end of the video here. However, in almost all of my videos, I give you a little bit of a tidbit in the game, just as like a thank you for staying to the end. And this video is no different. So this tidbit is going to have to do with breaching. And now some people might not know this, and they might be confused as to why their apartment is getting breached sometimes when they're not there. And it's very simple. If you have a limit on you, at any time, your apartment can be breached, even if you're not there. For example, if you're a scumbag, just the fact that you're a scum fate means you have a limit on you. So if you have an apartment, I think you see where I'm going with this, it can be breached. So if you're going to own a shop or something as a scum fate, I recommend doing it on the underground or somewhere that you think will not get searched by a Cortex personnel. So hopefully this tidbit is helpful for you guys in terms of figuring out why you might be getting breached, and hopefully it helps solve some confusion. And that's the end of my tidbit. Once again, thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, leave a comment. Thank you. Peace.